Then I'll also clean this extended part over here. Okay. Now, I go back to my drawing. So I've drawn this line to hit this. And I've drawn this line to also hit this. But I've extended this line to also hit this side. So I need it to hit this so I can see it. So here I'm here. So this line is actually over here like this, as you can see. So I can nicely clean here, and then I'm getting that side off. And I can also clean here too. Also clean here too. Okay. Now, so I was left with the inside. Left with the inside. So basically, I don't even need this line. So let me go and check if I need them. So I come here, I've extended this line and then this line. I don't actually need this extended lines from here again. So I can clean them and then draw the inside. Because the inside I'll need. The inside over here. And then if you check the distance, this hidden line over here, this hidden line over here is the same thing as what is here. The same thing as what is here for this circle. So this circle is radius 8, diameter 85. It means that in between them is what? 10. Okay, in between them is 10. So diameter 85 is running through. So diameter 85 in between them will be 5. So we are going to say that what radius 43 points, radius 42.5. So it means that I'm just going to come here and then extend this line here and then draw to touch here. Then measure from here to here 5 and then draw this line. Okay, and then run it through. So I come here, and then first of all, I'll clean this extended lines over here, and then this ones too, because I don't need them. Then I'm going to extend this part, okay, this part over here. I'll draw a horizontal line through, and I do the same thing for the down part. Sorry, I do the same thing for the down part. So I come here and I extend this line, this radius 42.5 down here. So because I have this one, I do the same thing for the other side. Sorry. Okay. So I extend this line from here down. So once I do that, I can clean this line, and then this line and this line, because I don't need it. Then I'm going to measure from here to here, 5. Okay, I'm going to measure 5, because in between them is 5, 95 and 85, so the thickness will become 5. So that will be the thickness. The thickness will become 5, and then so 5. That sorry. Once I measure 5, then I just join it vertically down. I join it vertically down to this way. I join it vertically down to this. And once I do that, I can now simply clean this side and then clean this side. Then these holes, these lines will also come. I also see this line in the hidden section. So these two lines over here, this line over here, and then this line over here, and this extended line over here too. So it will touch this 7 line. So this line over here, okay, and then from here to here is 12. From this line to this hidden line is 12. As you can see, 12 is here. So I'm going to measure from here to here 12, and then draw a horizontal line first. Then measure 12 and draw a horizontal line. So let me come here. Alright. So I come here and I'm going to measure from here to here 12. Measure my 12. measure my 12. So once I measure 12, I can now draw my what? Horizontal line this way. Then what I just do is I just extend this line. So I come here, come and extend this one. This 47. I extend it from here to touch this 12 line just drew. I do the same thing for the other side. Then I also extend the smaller one too. So I extend this one. And I draw a line from here to here to touch here. Then, so I do that for the other side. So once I do that, I can now clean the extended lines from the 12 I drew. So I can clean this extended line over here and this extended line over here. Extended line over here. Okay. Then now, you can see that there are some lines intersecting and some lines intersecting. So we don't really need that in our drawing. Okay. So let's go and check what we need to draw again. So I've drawn this line and then this line and then this line. Now I've drawn this. We will not see this hidden line because it's part of this web. We will not see it. It's at the back, so it's hidden. So we don't draw hidden lines in the sectional views. So we have to draw this threaded hole, and this threaded hole has what? And it's M6H6. So it has a diameter 6. It has diameter 6. And so we have to draw this threaded hole. And then the center of that hole is 8. Okay, we've already measured 8, so we just draw a center line. Just draw a center line. Then we draw our 8. But you can see that from this line over here to this point is going to be 36. 36. So I'm going to measure, we've already drawn this line. I'm going to measure 36 from here to here and then join it to this. So I come here. So this line. So I'm going to measure from that point 36. From here to here 36. So to this point 36. 36. Then you just join it horizontally. Just join it horizontally. Then you can extend this line. Can extend this line a bit. Then we don't need this line again, so we have to clean this line and then this line. And this is our center for the hole. So I can change this to be a center line. So this is my center line over here. My center line over here. And my hole is M6. So I'm going to go 3 to the left and right. 3 to the, that's top and down in a way for us. So 3 to the top and down. So I come here. I measure from the center 3 to the top and down. Because the diameter is M6, so radius 3. Radius 3. Okay. So once you have that, it will show because the sectional view is passing through that hole, so it's going to show. So I draw that to touch this, and then I do the same thing for the other side. I do the same thing for the other side. Do the same thing for the other side. So now I've drawn this. Now let's go and check something again. You can see that this one has extended a bit. And then from this point, from this line to that extended, this one is going to be 76. Okay, and it's a radius 46. And the hole is coming with it. So we have to extend that line a bit. To extend that line, we measure from the 12. You see, from the 12, we measure 76 to the right. So that 12 that we drew, we're going to measure 76 to the right. And then draw to touch. So I come here. I come here and I measure from, so these are 12 lines. I'm going to measure from here to here, 76, 76. So I come here, sorry, I come here, and I measure from this point up to this point, 76, 76. So I measure 7, sorry, 76, 76. So once I measure 76, then I can now draw a horizontal line, a vertical line through the 76. And I'll just extend this line, extend this line to touch. The same thing, extend this one, touch. So I'll do the same thing for the other sides too. I'll do the same thing for the other side. So this line and this line, and then they touch, and they touch. So once I extend that, then I can use my eraser to nicely clean the parts that are not needed. The parts that are not needed. And as you can see, this one is coming out. So you can nicely clean here because you don't need this side. You don't need this side. You don't need this side. Then you can also clean these lines that are interfering with each other. These are holes, so you don't need to section them. So you clean all these ones nicely. Then you can have your view nicely. So where we are sectioning is, we are sectioning this space over here. Okay. And then this space too. So we are going to see this line. We are going to extend it. We are going to extend this line. So this 36 we measured. Okay. We are going to draw a line through this way. So you extend it to come and touch here like this. You come and touch here this way. Then it's the same thing as so I can clean this side now. And then I can also clean through. So this is a 36 that will run through. Let me clean. Let me clean this part. So this part is part of the web. It's part of the web. Okay. So I've done that side. So that's this 36 over here. You can see. So it's coming like this and it's hitting it that way around. You've not drawn this side and this side yet, that's why. So once I draw, okay, this one will be coming through to come and touch it. That's a 12.5 to the left and right. Okay. Okay, so it eats into it. So that side is supported this way. And then, so let's go and draw the inside hole now. So we are going to be sectioning this piece and then this piece over here. So let me clean this line a bit. Trim here. So we are going to section this piece. And then this piece comes in, sorry. And then we section this piece too. So we leave this side. All this side is not part. So we're going to section this piece. Now the next thing to draw is to draw the holes that are here and then the bolt and then the web. And then we are done with this drawing. So let's go and draw those. So I come here to draw these two bolts over here. And this long bolt over here. It's the same bolt that you see over here. So the same approach we used in the excess to draw the same thing. So first of all, I measure what 11, 14. First of all, 11 is running through, so I measure 11 throughout. And then it's in line with this. So I'll just make sure that it's in line with it. So I come here, I measure, that's 11 diameter. So that's so 5.5 to the left and right. 5.5 to the left and right. So I do that. And 5 points. Let me see if I can replicate this. So if I draw, so it's just the same thing. I'm coming to mirror. So you draw the same thing like we did in a. So you can watch the previous video to see how we did the inside one very nicely. Okay, do this. So I can actually mirror these. So take this, this, this. Can mirror the same thing to the other side. What you did for this side, you do for the other side too. Same thing. Just that now this one will not come to the other side. Mirror about, and you do the same thing for it. If you were to do that. So we can join. Okay, I didn't mirror this, I can join this one like this. You should be doing the same thing for that. And when you are done to, you trim, you clean this line and this line. Very nicely. So you mirror to this point and you can clean here and then clean here nicely and here too. And the last one is to bring this mirrored part to this point. Mirrored part to this point. So this one was what the boot. So let's go and see what the boot was. When I come here, the boot was what M10, the 6H. So here 6H. It went down by 12. So it's just in line with this. Okay, it's in line with this line. So this line over here is in line with this. So I just come here and then uh, draw a line that is in line with this. This one will not show. Okay, will not show because the line is not passing through that side. The YY is not passing through this boat. So this one will not show. It's just the boat that is going to show. So it's cutting through. Okay, so it's cutting through. So the boat doesn't even show. So we don't even need to include the boat in it. But look at where the view is. We are viewing from here. We are not seeing any boat. So there's no boat here. So we don't need to draw the boat. So actually, we are done with our view. So we are viewing here. So we are viewing everything which is here, which is also this one. So we just need to draw our center lines. So for this circle, these two circles. When we draw these two circles, and then we draw our web, because we need to draw our web. We draw our web, then we are done. Okay. So these two circles, the center from here to here is 24. 24. So I'm going to draw these two holes over here. So these two holes, so from here to here, 24. The center line in between the two holes is what? From the front view is 76. So I'm going to measure from this side to this side, 76. So 76 divided by 2 will be 38. So 38 to the top and down, give me the center to the top and down. Then I measure 24 to this side. So I come here and I measure. So I can measure the 76 from here. And then draw the line through. So I come here and I measure 76 in between. Plus 38 to the top and down. So I measure from here to here. 38. 38. To the top and down. That'll give me the whole 76. That'll give me the whole 76. So once I do that, I'll be able to draw my center line. I can draw my center line. Sorry. I can draw my center line from here. So I'll be running through up to maybe this point. Up to this point. So once I draw that, I can do the same thing for the other side too. So then I measure from this point to this point, 24. You see this line is 24 to the center. Then I draw my circles, my two circles. And my two circles is what? Diameter 10. It's the same thing over here, diameter 10. So my diameter is what? 10. So my radius will what? 5. So I just open to radius 5 and then draw. So let's measure the 24 first. So I measure 24 from here to here. Measure 24 from that point. So the circle will somehow touch a bit part of sorry. So I do the same thing for the other side too. I do the same thing for the other side. So that's it over here. So I now draw my two circles of radius 5. Radius 5. So radius 5. And here to radius 5. Okay, so once I do that, you can see that the circle is not passing through the distance. So you can use your, when you draw the circle, you can use the eraser to neatly clean here and here. So that you don't infringe and you clean here and here too. Now I'll give you the circles that you're seeing over there. The fillet, you already know how to do fillet. I've already taught you. When you want to fillet this corner and it's, let's say, 5 millimeters, you stand here, open to 5, make an arc here, make an arc here. Then with the same 5, you stand there, make an arc. You stand here again, make an arc. Then you stand there and you draw your fillet. That's how you make a fillet. So very simple to do. So you do all the filleting and then you section these spaces. You section this space and then this space. And then, yes, and then your work is done. So let me show you how the sectioning looks like. So you able to section, and then you are sectioning this space. This hole over here shouldn't be there, so you section this space, and then this space, and then this space, and you add your web. Okay, so how do we get a web? So let me show you how we get this web. So you section this space. Okay. So here I come here, the web, and you come to the drawing. It's just some one line that we are drawing, that's all, a vertical line. From here, from this line over here to the web is 19. So I'll just measure from this line to this line 19 and draw a line to touch it and then draw fillet. Then that's all, I'm done with the web. So here I come here, I measure is this point, this line over here. Okay, this line over here. So this a certain point, 19. 19. So I measure from here to here 19. 19. Sorry. 19. And once I do that, I join this line to this. And then when I'm done, I'll just do my filleting. So here is going to be filleted, here is going to be filleted. Then I'm good to go. So you should be getting this as your final. So you section all this thing. The section when you're doing it, you do it once. So you can section through everything. When you're done, you clean the parts that are supposed to be sectioned. That's another effective way of doing it. But make sure your section is very neat. So you section once with 45 or 30, but preferably use 45. So 45 and then you are good to go. So this is the section view of the YY. This one, this particular one over here. This YY section view. And thank you very much.